Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Where's Wetzler. I'm your host, Mark Wetzler. This is take one of the Turkish kilometer video. Everything you need to know, nothing you don't, about how Turkish kilometer markers work. I know some of you already know how they work, but there's no video about this on YouTube, and there should be. There dang well should be. So let's get into it. We're going to start off with this fancy... Okay, we're not ready for that one yet. We're going to start off with this fancy document I made. It's called Turkish Kilometer Markers, an expose by Mark Wetzler. And then down here we have this beautiful Turkish kilometer marker. I'm going to explain how that works in about 2 seconds. But first we need a slide that says Merhaba in Turkish, which means hello. I don't know how my pronunciation is, but I'm trying. All right, so this is the Turkish kilometer marker. So the things you need to know, it's basically divided into 3 sections. The first thing is the highway number. So in this case, we have the D100, and that's why it says 100. The next number is the section of the highway. Now we'll explain the sections, but that's all you need to know for now. First number, highway number. Second number, section. Third number, which doesn't really matter, is the kilometers into that section. So to sum it up, on this one, for example, we have the D100, highway D100, section 21, kilometer 55. Now let's figure out how these things work. All right, so here's the D100, also known as the E80 in some parts of... Well, it's known as the E80 all the way through Turkey. However, in the western region here, it is divided. The D100 is separate from the E80. The E80 in European Turkey is a 6-lane gorgeous highway that you can see here. Look at this thing, 6 lanes, beautiful pavement. Oh, don't you want to just drive on this thing? Don't you want to just be sitting in this bus right here, looking at your phone because that's all you do every day? Come on, guys. Get it together. Let's get off the screens, except for watch my YouTube videos, please. Okay, so in European Turkey, there's the D100, but also the E80. They run parallel to each other. They're really close. However, what you need to know is that in European Turkey, you're going to have this sign, which will say O-3. It stands for Otoyol, which means motorway. Otoyol 3. You only see it really, you can see this little image. You're only going to see it in this section of European Turkey. So if you see the O3, you know you can click there. Anyway, but normally it's going to look like this. It's going to have this sign that says 100. And it goes, as you can see, the entire length from west to east in Turkey. It's a long highway. I can't tell you how many times I've seen a Jake Lyons video where he's like, oh, let's find a Turkish kilometer marker, and then it says like 100, and he's like, that's a long one. This doesn't help me at all. Well, now Jake Lyons, it will. He probably already knows this. A lot of the top pros probably already know this, but again, there's no YouTube video on it, so that's why I'm doing this. Okay, so how it works is the lower sections are in the west, and the higher sections are in the east. Here's a picture of me playing hockey when I was like 10 years old in Minnesota. All right, so section 1 starts on the border with Bulgaria. And here's a little picture of the sign right there. Section 1, you can't really see that well, but it goes from the border to right here. That's where I drew this little line, so it's not very long. And then we have section 33 all the way in the east at the border with Iran, not Iran, Iran. Okay, I'm not an idiot. I sort of know how to pronounce it, Iran. It's still probably wrong. And then here's some section references. Section 1 again in the west with the Bulgaria border. Section 9 is right about here east of Istanbul. Section 16 is near a city called Tosia. Section 20 near Erba, and section 25 near Erzincan. I don't know how to pronounce that. Erzincan, something like that. So you just want to know basically, okay, lower numbers in the west, higher numbers in the east, Section 1 Bulgaria border, Section 33 Iran border, the middle 16, 20, something like that. So when you come across one of these signs, you can at least sort of have an idea. Now, let's move to the north-south highways. Exhibit A, the D750. Look at this beauty, guys. Let's go find it on the map. Let's go find the D750 because it starts near Zonguldak. It goes into the mountains. It's gorgeous. I've been on this highway many times. I'm joking. I've never been on this highway. I would love to. Maybe we can even find a marker right here. We can. 750, Section 1, Kilometer 11. So this sign means that we're on the D750. We're at Section 1. We are only 11 kilometers into this beauty. If we started on the coast and we drove into the beautiful verdant mountains of Turkey, country I've never been to. One of the few countries in Europe that has part of it in Europe that I haven't been to. Other countries that I haven't been to in Europe are Belarus, let's see, Bulgaria, North Macedonia, Albania. I haven't been to the Balkans very much. I haven't been to Greece, which is a tragedy. I haven't been to Moldova. I haven't been to Lithuania or Latvia. Anyway, D750. Okay, so for these ones, I don't know if you watched my video on Colombian kilometer markers. If you didn't, you should. It's very informative. It's my most viewed video for GeoGuessr on YouTube. I'll link to it in the description. So Colombian kilometer markers work very, very similarly to the Turkish kilometers markers. The lowest sections are in the west, highest sections in the east. And then for the north-south highways, the lowest sections are in the south, and the highest sections are in the north. However, with Turkey, we got it's backwards for the north-south highways. We have the lowest sections in the north, and the highest sections in the south. So, as you can see, lowest sections in the north, highest sections in the south. So for the D750, we have Section 1 right by Zonguldak, as we just saw. Section 18 right by Tarsus. So we had 33 sections for the D100 because Turkey is a lot longer horizontally than it is vertically. And we only have 18 sections for this D750. Here is another picture of the D100. Here's a picture of the D100 again. I don't know why I'm showing these slides again. Doesn't matter. Let's get into practicing. So I made a map called Turkey Kilometer Markers. You're welcome to play it. Link to it in the description. And it's basically good to just play this map several times until you start to get a feel for it. This has more highways than just the D100. I don't know why I'm holding this microphone, but it's really annoying me, so I'm going to stop doing that. Bear with me, guys. Please bear with me. Also, I kind of want to get some mate. So I'll be right back, okay? Can you guys hang out for a second? I'm going to go for a barefoot trail run today, because that's the kind of weird stuff I'm into lately. All right. Holy crap, the microphone just fell off and I barely caught it. That was like some ninja reflexes. Wow. Okay, so we have here, all right, we're on the 400, Section 18. So let's pretend we're in a duel. We're freaking out, but we found this beautiful sign. So now we find the 400. We know that it's east to west. We got the 350. We got the 400. Section 18. We remember that there were 33 sections for the D100, so Section 18 should be somewhere in the middle. Maybe? It wasn't. That was terrible. Actually, that wasn't that bad. But we got to learn it better. You're probably cringing right now because of how bad I am at this. 300, Section 4. This is going to be easier. 300, Section 4 should be somewhere there. Nice. 59 kilometers. We're doing better. I haven't played this on a map in a hot minute. 100, Section 32. We know that that's really near the border with Iran. In fact, it's probably like here, or there, or there, or there. Okay, 25 kilometers away. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're getting better. 100 section 16. That was like pretty close to the middle. Yeah, Tosia, between Tosia and Erba. So somewhere like that. Okay, 61 kilometers. See, we're okay with that. We're okay. Let's try again. 400 section 32. This is going to be far east. Yeah. Somewhere in these mountains. Those mountains, okay. And we have the 750 section 8. So if you remember, we had 18 sections for the 750. So section 8 should be, I don't know, somewhat middle-ish. Maybe here-ish. Wrong highway, but it's 8.9 kilometers. Let's go. Two more. The 825 section 9. Let's try to find the 825 down here, all the way in the south. Yeah, somewhere like there. Okay, all the way there. In the 750 section 18, we know that that's going to be right near the town of Tarsus, somewhere there. Okay. Anyway, that is a general idea of how it works. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Again, just remember, if you take anything from this video, remember that we go low in the west, high in the east, and low in the north, high in the south. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your day.